guys, how's it going? My name is Jeff with the Collector Car Network, and today we're going to be taking a look at a 1989 turbine-powered Batmobile from the 1989 Tim Burton's Michael Keaton Batman movie. But first, a quick word from our sponsor.
Today's video is sponsored by Land Air Sea. Keep tabs on all your valuable assets from the palm of your hand. Remember, with Land Air Sea, theft is temporary. Visit landairSea.com to order your Land Air Sea GPS unit for your classic vehicle.
So today I'm standing in front of the only turbine-powered 1989 Batmobile. Specifically, this one was built by Putsch, who is also a YouTube celebrity and also, of course, runs Genius Garage. This is a non-for-profit that helps college students learn about building cars. So this is wild. This thing is a fiberglass mix and aluminum to create this body that actually comes out to about 2,800 pounds. Now, you're probably thinking, what sort of turbine engine is in that? So I'll tell you, it's got a Boeing T50 turbine sitting right here in the middle in the front. So Putsch actually taught himself all about the turbine engine to then put it into this car, which would have been borrowed from a QH-50 drone helicopter that would have been used in the 1950s. So it's a Boeing turbojet, not quite a full jet engine, but it does run on jet fuel, kerosene, and of course diesel. So that's what you're looking at there. Now let's start to make our way around here and of course see what's going on with this Batmobile. So of course we've got the typical look, of course even inspired the wheels, and now you'll notice this particular Batmobile is sitting quite low. So this is on air suspension, and one of the reasons for that, of course, is to help get it on and off of trailers, because unfortunately this isn't street legal in its current condition, even though it does have a lot of functional turn signals, headlights, things like that. And you can lift it up, put it on blocks, and then that allows you to get it onto trailers. As we come back here, you'll notice we have some 30 caliber machine guns sitting back here. While these are not functional machine guns, they are propane powered, and they can actually spew out some propane fire at night that makes it look very functional and gives some sound effect just to add and make sure that you know you are Batman when you are driving this Batmobile. On the side here, we have some extra exhaust that's added, of course, to help with the turbine and part of the theme of the car. And then, to make sure everything was authentic, this car is built from scratch, by the way. This doesn't use a body from anybody else. Putsch built all of this in a garage. As we come over here, we have a cockpit. And there's a lot of really interesting things going on in here. He made sure he designed his own mechanism that allows the cockpit to slide forward and be functional, just like the Michael Keaton Batman movie would have. And then we actually have an iPad, which helps manage a lot of the systems going on inside of the turbine Batmobile as well. And so it keeps a heads up, because it's fairly important to watch how that turbine's spinning. That way they know the status and the switches of everything that's going on in there. Now, if you're wondering, he managed to mate that turbo actually to a semi-automatic transmission on the inside and manages to put that power to the wheels. So that turbine's producing somewhere in the neighborhood of around 365 horsepower. And because the car weighs so little, it's able to do 0 to 60 in about 3.9 seconds and has the same power to weight ratio as an early Dodge Viper. The estimated top speed's about 185, which I'll put an asterisk on that because it's sort of an estimate of where it could end up. Who knows? Nobody's really driven it that fast, but the more you know. And then as we come to the rear here, we have a gas cap, which this thing is not very fuel efficient. You're looking at anywhere between 3 to 10 miles per gallon. And jet fuel, kerosene, not the cheapest way. You can run it on diesel, not the cheapest way to get around. But hey, this is a Batmobile, right? So this is a pretty cool way to get around in style. And then as we come around to the back of the car, the back has, of course, the taillights and then our massive exhaust. Now, the exhaust isn't really managed in a way that you would expect for the movie. It's not going to get super flames, stuff coming out like that. That's just not practical. Most of the movie cars in the 1989 Batmobile were actually used with V8 engines from Chevy. So not quite as cool as this. So the fact that somebody, Putsch specifically, decided he was going to build a custom Batmobile in his garage and make it turbine powered, went through all the effort to learn everything, blows my mind. So, but here it is up for auction, the only turbine-powered 1989 Batmobile. So, if you guys are interested in purchasing a collector car for yourself, be sure to check out AutoHunter.com, which is our online auction with cars going live every single weekday, and ClassicCars.com, which is our online marketplace with over 30,000 cars currently live on the site. If you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button for us. We'd really appreciate it, and get subscribed for more videos like this in the future. Thank you so much for watching.